How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think... If necessary, yes. But I'm hoping we have enough political pull to keep anything serious from making it... Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now... No, it doesn't. But until we know more, there's no use... Sorry, I need to check on a few things. Talk to you later. Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out. Finally, some backup.
Coming in!
Doc Ock, you wait.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Something bad!
You know, this kind of stuff really isn't for hobbies. Hardly worth the effort.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us.
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, drill class. We're hit. Still got some left to slow down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. Good shit.
Don't get up. Put myself out.
All right then.
Look at their stupid outfit!
Damn, what a mess. I should have jumped the gun. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone... Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
What a bloody...
can tell your friends you got hit by Spider-Man.
Something smells.
You like American? Yeah.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the cherry blossom festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers! Am I that good, or do you suck that bad? Sure, take a nap. Why not?
I was born.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive watch.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and we'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his... Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get...
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
Oh, come on, I'm Spider-Man. I always win.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now!
I got hit harder in high school. Seriously.
That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
Who taught you how to fight, Mom? I'll take it easy on you if you can hum my theme song.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
embarrassed.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
You know, I'm getting pretty good at this.
What is that crazy house? Stay down.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Watch your backs!
Ooh, can we stop for a cool refreshing beverage? Guess the product placement check works up a mean thirst. When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Come on, I'm Spider-Man. I always win.
Ready to go!
I got hit harder in high school. Seriously, I did. I don't get too embarrassed. I've been doing this for a while.
Heroes can't do no better!
Don't make bad guys like they used to.
What just happened? Aim for the head!
Now you can tell your friends you got hit by Spider-Man.
Dark Industries offers some really good medical, including neonatal.
We will bury you!
He's trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your friend and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now.
Did I mention I beat up Fire Lord once? Seriously, Fire Lord.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on...
Sounds like a fine idea, sir. You know, it might be hard to believe, but underneath these fancy costumes, we're just ordinary folks with ordinary...
Oh, I believe you're more than ordinary. Amazing or spectacular comes to mind. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Exult.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. You are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you.
Ever considered surrendering?
Did you really think it would be that easy? These mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Won't take a minute.
I win! Why don't you look happy for me?
Can't go on much longer.
Give me a pretty speech. Maybe they should outsource. The Registration Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders. And you will become more of them!
I do a victory dance, but I am still tired from kicking your butt. Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey. Don't get up. I'll show myself out.
Something smashed!
They cannot run, but they cannot see.
Destroying us!
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Incoming hostile!
You know, I'm really enjoying this. How about you?
Look at their stupid outfits!
Spider Sense says I'm gonna die.
My suit malfunction. No! You think you've won, but you have. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Hey, Mr. Stark! Mr. Stark, over here.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on him. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement?
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that. Taking signatures. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.
Things don't get out of hand.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we
can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined...
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail.
Enterprise's current stock price, $42.18, down $1.16.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their... Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna... People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully...
Security, prepare to receive inbound
And
shield.
so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil...
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally... That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once you've read...
This Thursday seminar on work...
There's morality and there's practicality. Perhaps. But I'd recommend you very carefully consider the consequences of your... I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately, there's a lot to do. Talk to you...
Things don't get out of hand.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to it?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But, well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on them. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time. If they're enforcing unconstitutional laws and hunting you down like a dog, hey. Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point
Cap took out a squad of those losers without breaking a sweat. I bet you could. Anyway, think it over. But like I said, you better hurry.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. Technically, that's true, but someone supervising their actions could have saved the... Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. With Stark tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up? So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to... Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really have. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this. You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register, or take him—
Look, Patriot, I was on the fence for a while too, but trust me, you'll look terrible in—
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
Looks like it might be nap time for Spidey.
We're done now, right?
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct... Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here. And that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
SHIELD is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
No way. She-Hulk is definitely hotter.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Sympathy for beleaguered anti-registration forces. However, the public still overwhelmingly favors registration.
Hello, can I help you? Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go. I assure you it is. And the Fantastic Four's presence here is a reflection of just how dire the future would have been if all heroes had a... From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. And Captain America is a brilliant strategist, as well as an incredibly... We have an advantage in that one area. We can't assume it means... Sorry, I need to say goodbye for now.
A number of public safety advocates have praised S.H.I.E.L.D. for their decisive action against the so-called
Hello.
White Star operatives, whose recent ambush in Hell's...
That's because you know nothing of real conflict. Yes, I'm sure. I wouldn't be here if I thought that were even remotely... I don't know, but it's damn disappointing. They should... Of course. Maybe we'll convince them eventually. Well, I've got some work to do. Talk to you later.
Hello. What can I do for you? They've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every... There's always hope. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against. We'll be lucky if I'm that wrong about Steve. Because in my heart, I suspect he'll never...
Attention, all non-essential personnel are now banned from Stark Tower until further notice.
Yes? People are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. Of course it is. There's no reason for this to have gone so far. But here... After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. No, they let me keep my own. That's enough small talk for now. Goodbye.
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes in for support.
Bishop will be running the show on the ground. If we can shut down this operation, we'll send a powerful message to Captain America and his followers.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Black Widow's going to scout ahead and locate. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction by destroying this shipment before they can Don't you worry. Natasha can take care of her. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo!
Reconsider before it is too late.
Wrap this up fast.
Get back to the boat! You can't let them take this shipment!
You know, I'm really enjoying this. How about you? Doc Ock, you ain't. fun, but I still prefer wall crawling.
See those robot parts? The White Star is hijacking S.H.I.E.L.D.'s combat units to boost their numbers.
They're after the cargo. Stop those doors.
Keep it up! Just a couple more!
No, you can't have my autograph, so don't ask.
Good. Let's keep moving and meet up with Widow.
You ever thought about learning a trade instead? And you're done.
Shall I call down the lightning?
Like you didn't deserve that.
Follow them! Lead us to the hideout! Hey, sounds like Widow left a little surprise. She must be nearby. Push forward! Widow will be around here somewhere.
Sleeping on the job.
We're the only ones left.
Marvelous. You're not very good at this, are you?
Rattle it so fast.
We can make you register if it comes to it.
If I'm willing to give Iron Man a chance, why can't you?
One way or the other, everyone is going to register.
Ah, there you are. Just in time to create the divert. Their base is somewhere nearby. If you distract the guards, I'll find a way to... Watch for me. I'll get you that entry point. See you on the other side.
Heads up! They've got grenades!
I've been training for this!
Aw, at least it was cool that you tried so hard.
Wrap this up fast.
Hey, quit sleeping on the job.
Wrap this up fast.
Let's hear it. For the ladies. Aren't I a scream?
Everyone, get inside. I'll close off the base.
Fully charged.
But you Spider-Woman, I know you thought you just dumped you out.
I need to retreat.
They're trapped. Get them. Multiple hostiles.
I'm not deciding.
Artillery ready.
That look on your face was priceless.
Spider powers rock.
You're good. Go! Go! Go!
I've sealed the base. The only way through that door is through us. Time will tell who wins, but I'm on the right side and we're not backing down. If you go down this road, You're going to have to take on all of us.
Sure, why not?
Spider-Woman needs backup. Get them off her.
Would you say that was amazing or spectacular?
That should hold her. The SHIELD agents could take Spider-Woman in, but the base is still sealed.
Your entry point, as promised. This is an old Hydra terrorist base. I recognize that you can get around the blast door through here, but there will be another sealed door in... You can try to break through if you want, but it'll take major firepower to destroy. I will bring Spider-Woman to the detention center. You head inside and find a way through that second...
I don't care what you do to me. I did the right thing. It's a hero's duty to fight injustice, even if it's the law that... I've got nothing else to say to you.
Get inside. The rebels are fortifying their position while you waste time here.
Let's find that blast door and figure a way past it.